Hello, and welcome back to Demajen Battles of Azeroth. It's been a while since I actually recorded the last video in this series. It's currently the 30th of August, and for the war campaign to complete, damn it, I've put this off for ages because I've just been doing other random stuff. So, Operation Blood Arrow. I've had this in my quest log for I think over a week now or something ridiculous. We're going back to Nazmir. Scouts report that one of Sylvanas' Dark Ranger captains is in Nazmir. They're her deadliest fighters and scouts. Killing one of the leaders will cripple Horde operations. Chandris will be leading the operation.
By the might of the Alliance.
So, as I said, at least it tells me, which I have to click on. So I've done quite a lot, again, between episodes. Lots of dungeoning, gearing, got myself some random Titan Forges pants, which was always nice. Though statistically they're not great. Chandris! Nazmir, let's be done with this place. Let's go over the plan. We don't get many chances to kill a captain of Sylvanas' Dark Rangers. Let's go over the plan.
Good luck, friend.
Captain Ariel death will cripple the Horde operations within Nazmir, and we can Sylvanas' Dark Rangers. We need information and allies within Nazmir to achieve this. Lucky for us, we have an opportunity. Kishan? Ma'am, there are Tatolans in Nazmir, and intel suggests they know the Horde's movements. Several of them have been captured by blood trolls. We get information about the Horde's movements to preserve the Tatolans, which should lead us to Captain Ariel. We move out now. Skull will take point. The rest of us will provide support and scout ahead. Kishan, that includes you. Let's get underway. First task is to rescue the Tatolans. Kishan's report indicates the Tatolans are familiar with all things Nazmir. They should know about the Horde's operations here. The Tatolans tend to stay neutral. They'll give us details on the Horde's plan if we make a fair trade. We afterwards at our other outpost, Redfield's Watch, north of Torga's Rest. Blood trolls in Nazmir are monsters, pure and simple. No culture, no empathy. They only exist to destroy. Let's kill them, and let whatever dark god they worship sort them out. It's this dialogue that's going on between them. Kishan, are you allowed to be at ease around me? Now I'm ready to file from SI7. You've been alive for more than 10,000 years. Fought in more wars than I can ever imagine. At least I can... oh, damn it. Annoying. Right, blood trolls and their allies. So we're heading north. I have been explored all of the maps. I've also unlocked a couple of extra outposts. I think that was one of them. In various zones, just so I can fly around a bit easier. Because that is super duper useful when you're on the enemy continent. Alright, what do we actually have up here? Some friends! Hi, friends! So my DPS, in theory, should be a bit higher than in the last episode because, quite frankly, I've done a lot of work to get it there. I have just... Oh, hello, Chandris. I have just added a new trinket. This one. The Nord Femur. Hopefully it will proc a reasonable amount.
Greetings, sir,
If it does not, then I will switch back to the pocket watch. Why am I being channeled on? Oh, they're just aiding me in combat. Okay. You do that. Hey, folks. Oh, yeah, they are indeed. I don't really need the extra healing, but I'll take it.
I've seen things that would scare you shellless.
Shellless.
Step closer and don't mumble.
Focus on actually rescuing the Tortolans first. Because the other bits and pieces will no doubt happen naturally. Hello. Oh, hello. Sneaking up behind me like a sneaky sneak. Corporal Keishan. So nice to see you. Oh.
Your bones gonna serve us well.
No. No, they are not. I've got to admit, I haven't started yet, but I'm quite looking forward to leveling the Horde side. Because all of the troll stuff seems very interesting. Especially when it comes to Bram Samdi, the the Low of Death. It all looks rather good.
I've seen things that would scare you shellless.
Another thing that I've been doing is leveling my monk. Weirdly, in dungeons. I tried Mistweaver, their healing spec, which was interesting and a damn sight easier, I thought, than Discipline. Not as much DPS, obviously, but a lot easier to just keep people alive, especially when it comes to AoE stuff. And then, just on a whim, a very reticent whim, well, no, not reticent, reticent's not the right word, but a little bit of an anxious whim, I actually swapped over to Brewmaster. Keeping in mind that whilst I levelled as Brewmaster all the way up to 110, I don't think I ever actually tanked a dungeon. So it was one of those, do I really want to do this? Do I really want to do this? But I just tanked a dungeon as my druid and found it really hard. A lot of, mind you, this was like 120. There were a lot of people tearing aggro off me, and it felt like my AoE throughput and threat was just rubbish. So I thought, well, I want to level the monk, because there's a lot of people currently raving about how good the monk is. So I thought, well, I'll level the monk, and I'll try Brewmaster and see what it's like. I don't think I lost threat once during the entire dungeon. It was ridiculous. We've been fending off blood troll attacks on Fort Victory for too long. Good to know they got what's coming to him. Oh, we need to talk to this guy first.
Closer and don't mumble.
Can you tell us about the Horde's movements in the area?
Fine, leave. I was done talking to you.
I can tell you all about the Horde. Just need a little something in return. Just saved life. What more do you need? A good story. I was supposed to get great ones from Torga, but now he's dead. Do you have any good stories? I've been alive for over 10,000 years and have fought in every war. I saw the original Well of Eternity with my own eyes. And I served across the first 3 wars, survived being prisoner to a bunch of barbaric orcs, and helped kill a black dragon. This will be fun. I'll give you what you need to know, and then you can tell me all about your war experiences. This Ariel you're looking for is in the Necropolis, along with a whole host of hordes. She seemed real bothered by some missives she received. Said how she should be out killing the allies instead of dealing with. Said how she should be out killing the allies instead of dealing with some nonsense. I knew after that I should leave before making any more deals for stories. We have to push on. Time is of the essence. Tortellans have given us Captain Ariel's... I'm assuming that's how you pronounce it. Captain Ariel's location as well as new information. She carries a missive from the Horde. Any missive the Horde was sent to Ariel must be extremely important. We must recover it and deliver the information to Halford. Ariel and I once fought side by side. She's incredibly powerful. Keisha and I were there to help you bring her down. Again, the writing, the punctuation is off. It's wrong. She's incredibly powerful. Full stop. Or at least a semicolon there. Keisha and I will be there to help you bring her down. Good luck. One option, fire. Here I thought things couldn't get worse, but now we have the Horde making camp around the home of some death god. Got a good idea what they brought, thanks to my time in the first 3 wars. Medicine, armour, food, and probably offerings for this Bromsumdi fella. Destroy all of these supplies to let the Horde know we won't let them stay here. They can't stay here. Can't believe the Horde we have a football in the Necropolis. We have to stop them. This one's simple. Kill as many Horde as you find. But keep your eye out for a fellow named Bromsumdi. Seems like he's some sort of death god. He's way beyond anything we can handle, but why not send a few of his followers his way? Better they rot in his necropolis than bother the living.
Everything has a price, if you are willing.
Everything has a price. Yeah, so Baron Samedi is obviously based on Baron Samedi, the voodoo icon, I suppose is the word. I had to think about that one for a moment. That's Fade. Fade is no use. I actually forget to use Fade constantly, as well as Desperate Prayer. It's only on a 1.5 cooldown. Use it constantly, though it is only for me. The Necro... Ooh, spoopy. And phased. Oh, the Dark Spear Trolls are here, are they? Don't see much from the Dark Spears. Get rid of the Shaman first. I think 4 is about the ideal number of enemies to focus on holding overing, rather than just single targeting things down, keeping dots on them. But I could be horribly wrong. I really don't know. Hey! Just noticed that he was regenerating. Not for long. Okay, so focus on the Shaman first. Nope. No heals for you. Hunter next, because they've got that annoying regeneration move. And then these fine Tauren fellows. I think these are high mountain Tauren, aren't they? They have the antlers. I believe I can unlock the high mountain Tauren fairly easily. But I'm not entirely sure why I would. Although to be fair, they look quite cool. But I've never been much of a Tauren lover. What is that making that noise? Is that my little wicker pup that's making the weird kind of noise? Is it something going on here? No, I think it's something else. I think it's something spooky. So is this where... Ooh, yes it is. This is the place with the big blood. I see you, Necropolis Guardian, and I really don't want to mess with you. These guys take very little damage. Right, let's destroy that. Toasty! Making sure that guy's not going to turn around and come and trample me while I'm stood here. Oh, speaking of Bam's handy, there he is. Doing his death lower thing. Stop regenerating. It's annoying. And I've got nothing to do that I can do about it except maybe Psychic Scream you. Huh. Right, this is a lot. Other trolls. No regen for you. Stop it. Mean. No, stop. Oh. It's very moody and atmospheric, this place, but I suppose it's kind of the point. It is, after all, where are you going? Don't come this way. What that shield buff he is? He is English. But it does seem to massively increase his defense. So shield wall or something. I haven't played my warrior anywhere near enough. I think it's still level 105. I only actually started leveling it because I really like the artifact sword and shield for him. I've never leveled as Arms or Fury. Well, no, I did level as Arms and Fury way back in Cataclysm, I think it was. Shaman. think I can kill you, yes, before you get that off. Right. All your stuff is destroyed. Oh, hello, Ranger Captain. Go get him! Her. Chandris, it's been 2,000-3,000 years. To think we'd meet again like this, and with you helping a human of all things. You still cling to your outdated views on humans. I should have killed you a long time ago. And... oh. You did. Oh, oops. I have to go all the way over. Hopefully this will take us to the right one. Horde missive. The missive details a meeting that will happen at Zobal Ruins between Rokan, Princess Talanji, Blood Prince Dreven, and Captain Ariel. Of course, is no longer going to be attending because she did. Like, did again. The Horde will be forced to retreat from the necropolis without supplies. Good win for us. There's Horde for us to deal with in this cursed place. I've no idea what accent I'm doing for Corporal Keishan.
I am honored.
Did you retrieve the missive? No, I forgot. I just left it there on her body. I know I shouldn't take pleasure in Ariel's death, but there is a part of me that is glad her reign of terror is over. What of the missive? We're in luck. The missive details a meeting in blah blah blah. I've already said that. This is our chance to gain more intel on Dreven and his next move. He killed our soldiers in Vol'dun. It is time for him to pay. I can't remember who Dreven is. It's been a while. Is he the Sand Lane? Maybe. Meet me outside of Zobal Ruins. We're going to sneak into the ruins, listen to their plans, and decide what to do next. Okay. It's a fair distance. And it once more reminds me that I really wish I'd got the Water Strider. I'm working on it. I've been doing my fishing dailies with the anglers over in the Karaseng Wilds. I'm almost... I'm maybe 2 days off Revered now, something like that. I still need to get to Exalted, so it's a fairly hefty chunk. It's going to be probably 2 weeks, assuming I do them every day. It's a horrible grind, but that's rep for you. Not my favourite mechanic in the game. It's not the worst. You know, I understand the point of it. But I do wish there were better ways. Somebody's calling.
How may I help?
Why do you have a flask of invisibility?
Oh, farewell. How may I help? Good luck, friend.
Let's take the flask. And flask somewhere. How long do I have on this? No timer. 5-second cooldown. Renders you invisible to almost everything. Ooh. But does break stealth. You are in the wrong zone. What? Oh, I have to stay in the Dreadmire for it. Okay. So I guess... Hello? This is a Horde outpost. Apologies for my delay, Rakan. Tell me if your status here has this Captain Ariel been useful. Ariel will be killing both the Alliance and Blood Troll forces and help us establish a base in the Necropolis. Yet she's not here. She's too busy. Yeah, so Draven is the Blood Prince. The Alliance have disrupted the Horde forces in the Necropolis. Sylvanas isn't going to like that. Need to be moving fast on the plan to stop the Alliance. There's a collapsed tunnel that connects Nazmir to Vol'dun. Don't know why I pronounced that in a Scottish way. Take your followers, use your powers to clear the rubble. Rakan is at ranking. We will clear the tunnel and send word when your forces can move out. I love like how they travel. Okay. So they have a secret tunnel. Am I going? No, I'm not going all the way back. Oh, I've missed part of that. Clear the tunnel, send word when the forces can move out. It's not wise to involve the Sand Lions. Sylvanas wants to give them a chance. Oh, I didn't know I got that. That'll be handy. Okay. Draven will be inside of an enclosed tunnel. Too perfect. Let's move. We must kill him and his followers. I know the place where they intend to go. Here's the plan. Me and Keishan will make their way to the tunnels and act as bait to lure Draven into a false sense of security. Chandris and the Sentinels will steal the entrance to trap him and his allies. Then we kill them all. I'll send word to do this to get moving. Let's go. 800 Azeroth for this. Okay. It's taking us all the way across the map. I suppose it's a good way to explore if you haven't already been and done some exploring. As you can see, I have not done all of the rares in this zone. Oh, that's while we're here. Might as well. Oh no, Blood Frenzy. Oh, he's got a stupid teleporting move. I dislike those. I dislike them a lot. If I see him casting his move, I can... do something about it. No, the teeth be my own. What? Oh, I see. Right, where are we going? And there's loads of things up here. See, I want one of those. Azure Water Strider. Ooh. This was not what I was intending for this video. Typical me. Getting sidetracked. $35 Azerite. Ooh. And some plat. I will go and do all of the rares and stuff at some point. But again, probably going to save that when I have ultimate freedom. Oh, I could have just taken the flight point. I got a wanted. I have just picked up some random stuff when I've been running around doing world quests. Plains of Tojek. Tojek? Who knows? Is that a group quest? Yes, it is. Who is Tojek and what does he do? He is a level 120 elite Stegosaurus. Apparently. Blur. There he is. Hey, Tojek. Wow. It's quite rare that a Voidwalker, they're Voidwalkers? I think that's what they're called. Can't hold aggro against me. Maybe the Warlock's undergeared or something, or just not got any gear. What gear level actually am I at? 323. Progress has been made. In the right way. Uh-oh. On. Azeroth empowered. Nice. I would think you can get a an Azeroth armor power that does something similar to that. Corporal! I keep calling him Corporal. I don't know whether he's Corporal anymore. Let's go. Alliance. I knew you'd be too idiotic to learn the lesson from the last encounter. How many more of your kind must I kill? Da 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 da. An ambush. Oh. What the? Right. Don't know whether we need to take out all of these. Oh, we do. We need to kill him and his cohorts. Oh, there we go. He did die in the end. He was just taking his sweet time about it. Oh. Can I... No, I cannot heal Keishan. So... whether that'll help. Oh, that sentinel died as well. I wonder whether Lirius was supposed to die. See how frail our allies are. No, I think. Oh no, Keishan's died. Ah. Good as new in no time. Shouldn't have been me though. Your friend should have survived. Lewis is technically bugged out, I think. Oh, there. There she goes. Let us return to Fort Victory. Are we going to take the bodies with us? No. Well, that was a disaster. Of fairly significant proportions. Oh dear.
You need something?
Do. I need a flight. I think of the three board zones, Nazmir is probably my favourite in terms of its look, followed by Vol'dun. I really like the kind of desert raptors. Zuldazar is my least, I think, favourite. It's a lot bigger as well. It's kind of the Tyragard sound of the three. I did think that Tyragard was just a little bit too big. Although, to be fair, Tyragard, I think, is my least favourite of the three alliance zones, just in general. I really wish that Kraken fight had been better. I'm still going on about that. I know you fight it in a dungeon. You couldn't kill it, but, Garrick. Oh, this is the guy that I got the Tojic quest for, 115 Azeroth. I do. We are into the first week of the catch-up, so we need less Azeroth to level up our heart. Keishan has recovered and I've sent scouts to retrieve the bodies of my sentinels. They died fighting a monster. Keishan and I will give them the highest honours. Send a report to Halford regarding what happened here. We must make the destruction of Draven our highest priority. Thank you for all your help. We could not have done this without you. Well, if you'd have let me heal the allies, I could have kept all of us alive quite easily. Chasing darkness. Ah. Thank you for all your help, Skull, Keishan. I must now go and continue the hunt for Draven. Draven? Draven? Huh. Okay, so I'm assuming... Yeah, Chandris and Halford are decided. So I need slightly more rep with the 7th Legion. I actually think I need to get it to 3,000 for the next one. So while I'm here, let's go see if this is correct. I've got a not so much a guide, but a little kind of crib notes thing about the different rep levels. I think it's 3,000. If not, find out soon enough. Prague? At the road. Because as the loading screen says, if you take the road, you are less likely to be aggroed. Or at least that's how it used to be. This is all very bright and shiny, isn't it? Random war slaves are fishing. Path. Okay, what do I need to do for this world quest? Overstuffed sort. Ah.
Threat nearby. Keep calm and strike it down before it can escape.
Die! This wasn't one of the 122 ones, was it? No. Oh no, I have 999% threat. Is there somebody inside this? There is, isn't there? It's not Bran, is it? Just don't make it explode. Oh, there's a mage behind us. I thought it was dying quite quickly. Spew Goblin?
You would have done well back in the Second War. Well fought.
Operation Cut Purse? It's time to reconvene for our next mission. Yeah, so it was 3,000. 3,000 rep to open up Operation Cut Purse. I wonder what that is going to entail. Thanks very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, hit the thumbs up and consider subscribing. Remember to ring the bell to be notified when new videos go live. And until next time, toodle pip.